Hello friends, in this video we are going to learn how to change the slide background in MS PowerPoint. So the points which we are going to cover is the first one is the page setup, then slide orientation and the themes. Now for that you have to go inside a design tab. Here you can see first option is the page setup. If you click on the page setup, it will ask you the slide size for. Currently my slide size is 4:3. If you want to increase the size, you can increase. Just click over there and click OK. Now you can see the size of my slide increased. Next one is the width. You can also increase the width and the height of your slide as per your requirement. The number of slides from, that means from where you want to slide number, you can also insert from here. Then the orientation of slide you have to decide from here. You want a landscape, you can use the landscape or the portrait. Next one is the notes and handouts. So as you know where the notes and handouts are, so you can change the orientation of notes and handout also. To know more about the notes and the handout, there is a separate video available, you can watch that. But from here you can change the orientation of notes and handout and just click OK. Once you are done, the page setup for your PowerPoint presentation is done. Next one is the slide orientation. Now how you want your slide to be, that is the orientation. Just if you want a portrait one, you can make it portrait, and if you want this landscape, you can make it landscape. Now in page setup also there is an option of portrait and landscape. You can change that from page setup also. If you click on the portrait, it will convert to the portrait. Now the orientation is available outside the page setup, so directly you can change to portrait to landscape. Next one is the themes. Now here you can see multiple options available. Just select the option whichever you want and it will get applied. Now here you can see the beginning slide has a different theme, and this one has a next one. That means that this is a main slide for my PowerPoint presentation, so it has something different. And if I change to the different themes, they are going to apply it directly. Now if you move your cursor slightly like this, you can see the themes are getting over there or giving a preview to us. So if you want, you can just click over there and it will get applied. Now next one is the colors. Now if you are applying some theme on your PowerPoint presentation and you don't like the color of it, you can also change the color of the like this. Now if you want something, I am going to apply this and I am going to change the color of it. You can change it just by moving a cursor over there, and you can see the preview, so that whichever color is suitable for your presentation you can apply it. So this way you can change the color of the theme which you have already applied to your document. Now if I want something like this, I can make it like this. Next one is the font. There is option available, you can select it like this and you can change the font as per your requirement. Now if you want something like this, you can change. So there are multiple options available. Within the themes you can change the font. There is another option to change the font, is just select it, go inside a font, select whichever font you want from here, and you can also change the font here. Next one is the effects. Now if you want some effects to your themes, you can also give the effects. Next one is the background style. Now I will convert my slide to the normal one and I will give the some background. Now here you can see some options available readily, but if you want to format background, just click on the format background. Now here you can see one tab gets open. If you want a solid fill, gradient fill, picture fill, pattern fill, then hide background graphics, like this you can do a different techniques. If you want to fill a solid fill, just select the color whichever you want and it will get filled with that color. Now if you want the transparency, then you can also do the light and the darker shade of that color just by using the transparency. Then the gradient fill is there. Now the preset color, you can use this. There are multiple options available by default. You can select any of them, and the direction you can select from here. Type you can select rectangular, radial, something like that, or shape from the tile. So in this way you can change. Then the gradient stops also you can select and move it like this. Now if you want to increase this gradient, reduce this gradient, you can see if I'm moving my gradient like this, the color of that gradient is changing like this. Now if I'm going to change the gradient from here like this, now it is going to change the gradient stop inside my slide. So that is the use of gradient color. Now if you want to add a gradient stops, then there is a add gradient over there, and if you want to remove anything, just select that gradient and remove it. Next one is the color. If you want to add some more colors inside your gradient, you can also add like this, or select whichever gradient you want to change. If you want something different color over there, that is a purple color instead of the yellow color, you can select and you can change the gradients of that. Now the brightness and the transparency options are available, and you can apply to all or reset the background. Next one is the picture and texture fill. If you want to insert a picture, you can insert a picture directly. Just click on the file, click on the downloads or wherever you have downloaded that picture, or select it and insert it. Now you can see the picture got added over there. Now if you want a texture fill, then you can also use the texture fill. Just select the texture whichever you want and you can insert. Next one is the pattern fill. Now here you can see foreground color is the yellow. You can select any of the color, and the background color also you can select like this, and you can make a changes of the pattern fill. If you if you are done with that, there is a option available. You can apply to all and close. Now I want to change it to this, and now next thing I want is the format background. And when I'm going to use it like this or this one, and if I'm going to apply some text over here or the theme over here, I can hide the background graphics. Now here you can see some graphics are there. I can hide that graphics and I will make it plain color. So in this way you can hide the graphics of any slide as per your requirement. If you have applied already some theme to it, there is an option outside also available, that is hide a background graphics. You can hide it. If you want to hide for, you can also hide like this. You can hide the background graphics of any particular slide, or like this you can apply multiple uh, themes to it. Now next one is the like apply to all slide. If you want to apply to all slide, just click on that. You can see that here you can see, if I am going to apply to the all slide, it is going to apply to the all slide like this, because I have created some background to it, so that's why that background is not changed. If I make it like this and I will remove the background, reset the background slide, if I click over like this, now if I'm going to click on this theme and then apply to all slide, it will get applied to all the slide. Now there is another option available, apply to the selected slide. So if I want to apply to the first and the third slide, this, then apply the selected slide. The second slide is not affected. Next option is the apply to the matching slide. That means if I am going to apply to the matching slide, it is going to apply to the slide like this. Next one is the set as a default theme. If you are going to make some changes within the themes like this, if I'm going to make it normal, everything I'm going to make it normal, and if I'm going to change it like this, this theme, and from colors I'm going to change the color of it just like this. Now I have customized my own theme. Now I can use that theme as a template. So I have to just click on that and set as the default theme. Now whenever I'm going to use the new theme, like if I'm going to open the new, that is a new slide, just click on that blank presentation, just double click. Now here you can see whenever I'm going to open the new PowerPoint presentation, it will open with that default theme. So you can also make a default theme for your PowerPoint presentation, and if you don't want, you can uncheck it. Now whenever you are going to open a new one, the blank will open. So in this way you can apply the or customize the theme as per requirement, and you can apply the theme to your PowerPoint presentation. Next and the last option is the add to the quick access library. So just click over there. Now here you can see, if you are going to click on it, it will show you the all themes over here directly. You don't need to go inside a design tab for the themes. So what we have learned in this video is the page setup, slide orientation and the themes. Thank you.